Hey guys, it is me, the Mexican elephant. No. Hey guys, it's me, 50. Welcome to Frosty Fridays 34. With me is Sega Storm 115. Actually, let me rephrase this, since we actually have the border, so I'll go by the bitstrip images on the right side. We have me, 50, Red Assassin 16, Sega Storm 115, and Gamers Legacy 1056. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Honestly, I have no idea what the hell he's doing. Honestly, he was acting normally. He was acting
normal at the pre-show, but now as soon as the show goes up, it's like he's choking on
He's choking
what's
on the
it
fame.
called?
He's choking on the fame.
I'm not.
I know, right? So, do we want to start off with today's question?
Yes, let's.
All right.
Gotcha.
Today's question is a would you rather question. All right? Would you rather, and I'll start off with Legacy on this one. Would you rather change gender every time you sneeze or not be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin?
Oh, this question.
And you have to choose one.
I.
And you have to explain why, too.
No.
Yeah.
I'll answer it, but that's as far as I'm going. I like to keep some dignity here. Because your questions never involve dignity in any way.
No, this one I honestly want you to say why you.
Where
you
do
said
you
it.
come
Your
up with
answer.
these questions? That's what
Well, I'm starting to go to Reddit now.
Oh god, no.
Mhm.
That Reddit? That's worse than Tumblr.
But seriously,
Wait, what about Reddit?
the question, the sneezing or change gender every time you sneeze, or
Oh god.
not being able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin. So, Legacy, what is your answer?
So, baby in a muffin or change gender every time you sneeze. Let's go with the baby in a muffin.
And why?
I'm not answering why.
Alright,
No.
alright. Red?
Baby in a muffin,
And why?
because I don't really like muffins that much.
Alright. Sega?
I'd rather change gender every time I sneeze.
And why?
Well, I'd rather not be thrown in jail for trying to eat a baby.
True. True.
It'll be interesting to see the female version of me.
Yeah, it would be. See, I'm kind of having a toss-up between the two, right? Because on one end, you know, it's like what Sega Storm said. You know, hey, what did you get thrown into the slammer for? Yeah, I licked a baby. Yeah. I licked a baby and I thought it was a muffin, apparently.
You say that so calmly.
So, apparently now I'm on the sex offender list because of that. So, yeah. And then also, too, like, I'm thinking about it, right?
I can totally see Sega saying, "Hey man, you got the baby powder?" as if it was drugs or something.
But then again, I look at the other side, right?
I'm a terrible
Changing
person.
gender every time you sneeze, right? You would get to go to both the bachelorette party and the bachelor party. But here's the thing, right? Let's
That's the
say
deal,
you
though.
get pregnant when you're a female.
Oh my god.
Does that mean you cannot sneeze for 8 months? Otherwise you lose your child, or does the child transfer over and you become a pregnant dude?
I like to think that the baby is stored in the pocket dimension while you're a male.
Yep.
Why did you?
I just love Legacy's reaction to
Okay.
this.
I just want to make this clear to anybody and whoever watches this. I'm here for the gaming stuff. I'm not here for these weird-ass questions.
You signed up for this day
I
one,
did
remember?
not. I signed up for Gamers Lobby. Because that's what we called it back then.
True. So, again, it's kind of a toss-up between me, but I would have to say probably change gender every time I sneeze. I think that would be more interesting than not being able to tell the difference between. I mean, think about it, right? Also, too, like, you know, let's say you make your female version of yourself an alternate persona. That would get very interesting.
So, like,
Bleep.
I'm trying to think whether...
Bleep.
Such an idiot.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. I just can't say it. I just can't say it.
Saga.
So you're trying to decide whether the female version of me would be what?
Oh god. Nope.
Come on, spit it out.
Somebody's scared.
Trying to think if it would be like a normal, like, black dude or like the sensible person.
Wait,
Oh my
you're trying to
god.
say the female version of me is a sensible black dude?
Nope. It's just as a person. God.
Get your gender straight, Legacy.
You're twisting my words here.
But the thing that I think would be interesting is if you have that alternate persona when you become a female, you could like join your girlfriends, you know, quote unquote, you know, and then figure out what they actually think about you behind your back when you're the female version of you, and then when you're the dude version, you already know what they're thinking, so you can manipulate the game a little bit until you tell them, yeah, every time I sneeze, I change gender.
Yeah, that would be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, and also too,
So-
like, you could change gender anytime you wanted. You would just have to carry Pepper around with you all the time. Where with,
What if you
you know,
changed accidentally and you didn't want to?
Now, I just have an interesting question about that.
that's
Why
no shit
are we
moment.
Would your
still on
sexual
this topic?
interest change?
What now?
Like, if you turn into a woman, would you still be into other women, or would you turn into men? Or would you be into men?
No, your sexual preference would be the same.
I don't.
It's the same mind. It's just your outer appearance changes.
Then those sorority women better watch out.
the hell?
All right,
This
new
one-
topic.
Yes, please.
Ugh.
All right. Would you rather? This one is not from Reddit, I swear. Would you rather remove your dominant hand for a cat paw or remove a cat's paws for dominant hands? And why?
I think I would rather have my cat's paws be dominant hands.
And why?
Because then your cat could actually do stuff other than run around and look cute.
Good point. The thing that I was thinking about, right, for it would be
Besides, I could teach it to play TF2.
that would be fun to know. Also, like, the reason why I would go with cat with hands is because I think it would be interesting for them to actually write books.
This human walked up into the club and was like, "Eat food," and I was like, "Fuck no."
So, which one would you choose, Legacy?
Cat hands or what?
Having a cat paw for your dominant hand, or having all of a cat's paws be dominant hands? So it's either you get a cat paw or your cat gets hands.
Cat gets hands, I guess.
And why?
Just because
You just think
I don't want a cat hand.
you just don't want the cat paw?
No.
Okay then. Red?
I'd go with cat heavy hands.
So we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Alright. But now I'm starting to
Cats, I
wonder.
think Speedy has one. Speedy, who's never here anymore for some reason.
Yeah, he has work now. But yeah, he has a cat. I think it would be interesting if he gave his cat at least one dominant hand and had him right. Because I mean, think about it. It's Speedy. Think about it. It's Speedy. How much crazy stories could come out of his household? And what were you saying, Red? Sorry, I cut you off, but
That cat wouldn't be able to move around if it had a dominant hand.
no, I'm saying it has all four dominant hands.
Still.
Yeah, you can walk on your hands.
Yeah, I know, but it would be hard. Especially if you have like 3 left hands and 1 right.
I'm just assuming that they're all like dominant hands. Like, you can all write with both of them. I'm assuming the cat's ambidextrous too. When it comes to like walking.
You expect too much of the cat. Feel sorry for the
Yeah,
cat.
I do.
Poor cat.
So maybe the cat paw is probably better since, come on, think about it. That's
I
your
want a
free
cat
ticket
paw.
into joining the X-Men. It's your free ticket to joining the X-Men.
Having a cat.
Alright.
Oh,
No,
sweet,
having a
I can
cat
join
paw.
the X-Men because I have a cat.
Paw on your dominant
Paw.
hand that you can swing around at people.
I swing my paw back and forth.
I get it. Alright. New topic.
Don't fucking.
Alright, so Legacy. You watch a lot of Twitch, right?
A lot?
Yeah.
Could say that.
So what do you think about this whole Twitch being bought by YouTube thing? For those who don't know, Twitch is a streaming service for gamers to stream their games, and then YouTube is thinking about buying them out for about $1 billion.
I thought they did.
No, they're considering it. They're considering buying it out for $100.
Pretty sure they
Or
bought
not $100, $1 billion.
Even I could pay that for Twitch then.
Yeah, if it's $100. But I'm just afraid of like what will happen with Twitch if YouTube buys it. Because no offense to YouTube, I love YouTube, but when it comes to Twitch, I mean, it started in what, 2011?
I can't.
Something like that?
I don't know.
And it's roughly kept the same format since then, while YouTube changes it up all the time. And Twitch has it down to a pattern that works. So I'm afraid that if YouTube buys Twitch, they're going to change the pattern all the time. They're going to get rid of the music within the streams. They're going to get rid of...
I don't think you
that type of
understand. The music within the streams is not by Twitch, it's by the streamer.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying that
With YouTube.
Oh,
with YouTube's copyright, they would take it out.
The YouTube shit, yeah.
Which I feel like that would be kind of, dissing gamers a little bit. Like, I know, like, you can stream, like, Google Plus Hangouts to Twitch, and I know that you could do, like, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is to Twitch and YouTube, and there's programs that let you stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I honestly don't think it would be a good idea if YouTube bought Twitch for Twitch's sake. Because also too, then they'll add all the Google Plus stuff into Twitch, and I really like Twitch just how it is. I mean, I have my own Twitch channel, and I only use it for Black Ops 2 multiplayer, but It's fun to use, and it really gets the job done. And
Get
it's
her
very
done.
basic. And it's very basic too, which I like, where YouTube is very complex about its rules and everything.
I mean, I can't say much on it. I'm not sure what to think yet. So much can happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
If Twitch got YouTube's
if-
popularity,
if what you say is right, and YouTube is still thinking about buying it, then, well, it comes down to the fact whether or not they can buy. I mean, money-wise, they can, but there's still, you have to understand, Twitch was made
yeah.
by someone. It's like Facebook. It's like Twitch is Mark Zuckerberg. Of course, he's not that rich. But
you gotta think.
Bribe's a dirty word. If the money's good enough for this guy and he's like, okay, I'm gonna accept it, it can go either way.
Yeah.
They could leave Twitch alone as is,
Which I hope
which a lot of people will be, loving.
Satisfied with. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if they go underneath the changes that YouTube went under,
Yeah.
I mean, Twitch is going to have an all-out riot. And then, maybe something else will pop up instead of Twitch and everyone will gravitate towards there again. Since a lot
you do know there are other streaming services out there than Twitch.
Yeah, isn't there like what did Painkiller already used to use before they started using Google Hangouts and
wasn't it something that started with like H?
I thought it was like Justin TV or something like that.
No.
Just Stream TV, something along those lines.
I don't know.
It was like an early version of Twitch.
I don't watch PKA. Oh God.
I watch it from time to time, but it was something like that. Let me see if I can Google search it and see what the site's name actually is. Yeah, Justin TV.
Well,
Or you could watch live videos and broadcasts.
that's all I have to say on that, really. It can go either way.
Yeah, and I honestly hope that it goes more towards Twitch being left alone than, YouTube taking it over. But also, too, you gotta think, it would be also good for YouTube as well if they bought Twitch. Since, their comment section is very good over there. Maybe they could bring a similar chat system onto, YouTube live videos and
The only difference
like
in
that.
the chat system I can think of would be the emotes.
Yeah. And
I mean,
also,
there's the moderators too. That's right.
yeah. And I think that would be
Well, what a lot of people are going to be mad about is not the fact that they might change the look. It's going to be the subscriber thing. So,
yeah.
not everyone knows this because not everyone uses Twitch, but
you have to pay for subscriptions.
You have to
you
pay
can
for
follow people.
Yes. Subscriptions on YouTube and Twitch are different. On Twitch, you pay subscriptions, and you get some people, they give you special benefits. Like, you can use emoticons, I know one guy made a Minecraft server for his subscribers, and then you use the subscriber-only command on it to get whitelisted on his thing, to get whitelisted. And then, yeah, but how's that going to work out?
With YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if they just get rid of that altogether, then it's going to be...
I think YouTube...
It's going to be like when Team Fortress went free-to-play. And Sega here knows exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Well, it's been ages since they've been free to play, so I'm not sure anymore.
Well, yeah, put it this way: a lot of people. Let me put this into a context that more people will know. The Christmas noob sort of scenario. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Oh, God.
The Christmas noob. Well, like for COD or whatever, there's the Christmas noob where they get the Christmas present from their parents and they didn't spend a dime for it.
Or Santa.
Yeah, with quotation marks.
Hey, Santa's real.
He is. He is a proud sponsor of 5150 Nighthawk 02 production.
You know what? No, this is completely off topic, but I was reading a post on Tumblr one day when the guy was like, "Whenever my parents call me a liar, I look them dead in the eye and say, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, turn around, and then walk away." But that was brilliant.
I feel like if YouTube starts like adapting from Twitch once they buy Twitch, I feel that would be better for the YouTube audience, and if they leave the Twitch audience alone, I think it would be better for the Twitch audience too. But I just feel like YouTube is gonna go a little bit Google hungry and then put Google this, Google that, Google this, Google that, change this, change that, change this, change that, all over.
Google search while you watch this live stream.
Yeah. And I feel like that would get way too out of hand. Because, well, it's YouTube. I mean, I've never seen the original YouTube. I've heard that it's amazing.
What? Oh,
I've never seen it.
Oh.
Remember, I joined May 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, but you still watched YouTube, didn't you?
No.
I didn't have a YouTube until after Google brought it. I was on YouTube before Google bought it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Well, when I say on,
literally, when I started uploading videos, that's when I started watching YouTube as well.
Actually,
YouTube was like mind-blowing to me. Before, I was on a kids like gaming website called Scratch, and I was doing content over there. It's really crappy stuff, but
yeah. Well, the first time I had heard of YouTube was back when I lived in Colorado, and they were talking about it at school. And the people who were talking about it, they had gone past the age where people like Pokemon, and I'm still obsessed with this. I turn around and ask them, so you can watch Pokemon episodes on there, and they look at me like I'm some kind of dumbass, and I had never heard of YouTube before. And yeah, of course they gave me are you some kind of special kind of stupid from Forrest Gump and all that, but that was the first I had heard of YouTube, and well, actually what they told me is that yeah, you can watch, but most of it's going to be parodies. And, well, they didn't say parodies. They said, like, they basically explained parodies. Because I didn't know what a parody was.
Whatever.
I didn't know what a parody was either. Eater? I didn't know what a parody or an eater.
Yep. But yeah, like, I wasn't around for the original YouTube. I was only on YouTube I've only been on YouTube for 2 years. As soon as I joined, that's when I started making videos. Red is probably the same way. When we made our channel 2 years ago, that's when we started watching videos and getting kicked up on them and everything like that. And Sega, when did you start watching YouTube? Just to go on just like on a side tangent, yeah.
Probably at about 7th grade.
So that's kind of a while back. Is that like when YouTube like first started off, or no? That's gotta be way farther back than that.
Okay,
Because the original YouTube was 7 years ago, right?
Seventh grade was like 4 years ago.
No, originally YouTube was 7 years ago.
Yeah, so
Is what he was saying.
Wait, it's only been around for 7 years,
yeah,
More or
and
less.
it's that big.
yeah.
The human race is too large.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, I totally forgot what. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, like, I think YouTube could get a lot bigger if Twitch was to be integrated with it. If Twitch was left alone and YouTube was improved by using Twitch as an example. I'm not saying, they should have paid subscriptions, but I feel like the donate stuff, because I know Twitch has a donate button, too. To donate just to the streamer. I feel like if YouTubers had donations, that would be great. And then, like I said, the chat, the better live streaming, I feel like all those would play a good factor into, just new YouTube. So, new topic?
Sure.
Alright. Let me looky here on the list.
Now, I do have that new Game Informer, so we could go off something like that.
Do you want to talk about Borderlands 1.5?
Sure.
Alright. Tell me what you know.
Well, Borderlands 1.5 is based, obviously, between Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. This is supposed to make up the gap of what Jack is and who he is when he came to power and all of that. So it's gonna take place on the Pandoran moon. That much we know. So, and it has characters, Athena, which was a supporting character in one of the DLCs for, I think it was the third DLC for Borderlands 1. She used to work for the Crimson Lance, and then she quit because they killed her comrades or whatever and stuff. And then you help her destroy the Crimson Lance. The other character is Wilhelm, which we all know from Borderlands 2. I know there's two others, I just can't remember their names at the moment.
It's Claptrap and
Oh, that's right, there's Claptrap.
Sheriff. The sheriff from
Oh, the
Lynchwood.
sheriff from Lynchwood, yeah, that's right. So those two characters. So, otherwise that's all we know, really. There's not much more we know.
Well, since we know that it's on, the moon of Pandora, do we
you
know
what? I just remember
there's going to be
what else.
anti-grav?
Yes, there is anti-gravity.
Yes,
a
there
bit,
is.
Oh,
though.
gosh.
Yeah, there's also a new element.
Besides
Oh
Iridium?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
No, a new elemental type, there's shock and all that.
I think it's
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
it's like freeze. You can freeze your enemies for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Mhm. And a lot of people are wondering if that's going to replace Slag, because Slag was not in the first game.
Yeah.
Slag I didn't really use that much.
Oh god, Slag you use a lot more later on.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're top, you want to Slag everything.
And also, too, what I noticed is it's also not going to be on next gen. It's only this gen.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was kind of a decision that was kind of you could have made it better by putting it out on next gen, but
Well, here's the reason why they did.
I can see why they put it on current gen.
Yeah,
can
they
see why they
didn't
did.
want to change the engine too much. I mean, they didn't want to put everything they got in a 1.5 game.
Yeah, it's still It's still on the Borderlands 2 engine, but it's just expanding the story a little bit. And I'm hoping that they are, after they're done with this one, they are working on Borderlands 3, or at least Borderlands 2.5 or whatever they're gonna call it, for new gen. Because I think Borderlands on new gen would look so cool.
I think they're saving that for Borderlands 3.
Yeah. Or maybe they're doing 1.5, that way they can have a remastered edition for the PS4. It's a possibility.
Hmm.
Since the first two were very outstanding
Oh, of course, yeah.
and very popular
A lot of
amongst the
people
community.
like the first one more, I think.
Yeah. So,
First
Because
one's story was
we
better.
all know in the first one, shields were actually shields, and not dummies.
but here's the thing, like, with 1.5, now that, like, I didn't know that Freeze was going to be in the game, but I feel like I'm going to be playing a lot as Claptrap, and playing a lot with the Freeze weapon guns. Since,
How are they gonna do Claptrap though, especially with the stairs?
They already did. Sort of.
They're gonna, well, it's anti-grav, so it will make Claptrap.
Yeah, but he can't even jump.
They'll give him, like, little boosters or something. Like little jets.
Like R2-D2 had.
Yeah. They'll just do
So-
that.
He can't even hold a gun with his.
And then get sued by Disney.
Not really. No, you could still do that.
I know, I'm joking.
So, I can't wait for it. I really want to know if there's going to be more details on it. So I guess you gotta keep me informed, Legacy.
Wait, why do I have to do that?
'Cause I don't really read Game Informer, I just see what's in it.
Oh,
So, yeah.
bad 50.
Do you know which character you're gonna play as yet?
No idea.
Alright.
I'm hoping that, I mean, when Borderlands 2 first came out, I mean, there were the 4 characters, and everyone wanted to go with Zero, because Zero looked like the badass, right?
Yeah.
Everyone plays as either Gunzerker or Maya now. There are a few Creek players, but they're not the best. It's either Maya or the Gunzerker.
What about Axton?
Axton, he's not that good. So they're based on their end game abilities. Maya, she can phase lock an enemy for a bit and get that enemy slagged, which end game is got to be one of the most important things. Slagging an enemy, because that way you get more DPS output.
Damage per second, if no one knew that.
Oh, I assumed everybody knew what DPS and AOE and
AoE.
DOT.
AoE. Oh, area of effect.
Yeah.
And then
You do know what DOT is, right? Oh, come on. It's
damage per, or damage over time?
Yes.
Alright, yeah. Okay. That's interesting. And while we're talking about new games coming up, do we want to go over COD Advanced Warfare, or do we want to talk about the new Arkham?
I'd rather skip. No. I'm gonna say this now. I'm not a fan for either, so whichever one you speak of, I'm just gonna sort of stay out of it.
Brad?
For what?
Which one do you want to talk about first? COD or Arkham?
Arkham.
Alright. So the new trailer dropped. I think it's Evening the Odds trailer dropped very recently. And for those who don't know, I am a huge Arkham fan. I loved the games. I've played them all. Haven't beaten the first one, still working on it, but I've been in Arkham City and Arkham Origins, and I just love the games. And now this is going to be the 4th and final Rocksteady edition to the series. And Scarecrow, they redesigned Scarecrow. You could see that clearly from the trailer. It's still in Arkham City. You can kind of see that from if you look up Batman Arkham videos. That channel has a really good in-depth analysis of the whole trailer, but you can see similar buildings to what you saw in Arkham Origins and Arkham City. And I'm assuming that for new gen, they're going to let you go back to Arkham Island. They're going to expand out to Gotham City even, because it's new gen and everything. There's no pre-rendered cutscenes, so everything looks really fresh. The Batsuit, like, it looks like it's all metal plating, but it acts like it's all muscles, which I kind of didn't like. You know, I've always liked the more classic look, where it's
Schwarzenegger Batman.
No, I'm more or less thinking of like the Dark Knight type Batman, where it's not like, or more like Batman Begins, where it isn't 100% armor. There's still some, you know, things that makes it more classic. I do like some armor, not too much. And also too, I've always loved it when Batman always had to turn in order to look at something. I just always thought that was funny because he could never turn his head in the movies until The Dark Knight. So, fun fact. But so the Batmobile looks really cool. You also notice that thugs will jump out of the way when the Batmobile is coming at them. So we won't be running over any civilians like in GTA with the Batmobile. And we saw like a Riddler challenge in there, or one of the Riddler racetracks, which I think that's going to be fun to play. And you know, we see some of the old game concepts in there, and I think it's going to be really cool. But the question that's on my mind, and I'll ask Red this too, is who do you think is the Arkham Knight?
Oh god, sorry.
I was thinking Red Hood.
Yeah,
But
I was thinking Jason Todd too. Do you want me to go off on my theories, or do you have other?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So, theory number one is Jason Todd. We know he's in the Gotham or the Arkham universe, right? We've seen him in the or we haven't seen him in the Arkham universe, but there was a clip when you're playing a Joker custom map, right? Or you know, as Robin, it's like Joker's Funhouse or something like that, and Joker makes a comment. Wait a second, didn't I kill you already? And that's a reference to Jason Todd, since Jason Todd was the second Robin. Nerd alert. Jason Todd was the second Robin, and he got killed by the Joker. And then he was brought back to life through the Lazarus Pit, and he turned into Red Hood. So what I'm thinking is, they did not mention Red Hood in this universe whatsoever, except for in Arkham Origins, where it was, you know, Red Hooded Killer on Batman's bulletin board with the news stories, but that was supposed to be leading up to Joker. That was more of Joker's Red Hood story than Jason Todd's. So I'm thinking their approach is, instead of making Jason Todd Red Hood, their approach is they're going to turn him into the Arkham Knight. And now that, you know, Joker's dead, spoiler alert, he is really...
You're supposed to say spoiler alert before you blurt it out.
Now that,
Spoiler alert.
but now that like Joker's dead, he's angry at Bruce for
Giving him a chance to live.
Spoiler
Giving him
alert,
this-
Batman is Bruce Wayne.
yeah, giving him the chance to live. Also, with you know, not killing Joker himself. And that was one of Jason Todd's big hatreds with Bruce after he was revived, was he figured out that the Joker was still alive even though he killed Jason Todd. He thought that Batman would, you know, beat him to a bloody pulp and then leave him for dead, when really that's not what happened. So I think Arkham Knight is going to be Jason Todd, but there is also other theories in there. Another theory is that it could be Joker's son. In Revenge of Harley Quinn DLC, there's like they have Scarface dressed up and painted like the Joker, and then they had all these pregnancy tests around the crib that Scarface was in, and all of them were negative except for one. So I'm thinking it could be Harley Quinn / Joker's child that grew up to become the Arkham Knight since the son would be born in Arkham City and blah 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 yada yada yada. Or it could be a Joker clone, since also in the DLC they referenced to Cadmus Labs a lot, which Cadmus Labs was known for cloning in the DC Universe series, thus the creation of Superboy and other monstrous creations. So I'm thinking Joker's son could be another possibility, or it could just be the Joker. They just throw another FU in our face and say, "Yep, it's the Joker once again." Your thoughts, Red?
I'm thinking Jason Todd. That's the only one I've really paid attention to. Well,
But do you think the other possibilities could happen?
I guess.
And how mad would you be if they brought in Joker again as the villain?
Oh my god.
I mean, he's been the main villain of all the Arkham games so far. And to have him dead and then bring him back.
Oh yeah,
as
by the
main
way,
villain.
he somehow survived after he died.
Mhm.
Whoop-de-doo.
That would just be terrible. Alright. That's kind of what I want to say on the topic. So I guess we're moving on to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh, I thought it was one or the other.
No, we're moving on to it, sadly. Alright. Red, do you mind just saying what your thoughts on it real quick?
On what?
On Advanced Warfare?
It's a ripoff of Asylum.
I thought it was
Or
Elysium.
Elysium. Whatever.
Like the Matt Damon film where like they had
Yeah.
the Max
one.
built into them and everything. A lot of people are hopeful for this game though. I've realized. Like I've talked to some people and they're like, this is what Call of Duty needed in order to get a kickstart back into it, since it's a new developer that's working on the series. Even though they worked on Modern Warfare 3 single player, they're like, this is going to be new multiplayer experience, new campaign experience. Maybe it could reamp the COD series. But I don't know. I think COD, just the name, is beaten to death. With, 10, 11 installments in the series? I think it's time to give COD a rest and just call it something else now. You know what I mean?
COD,
Because,
it's one of those games that you're not going to get rid of. It's honestly going to
Yeah.
be one of those games that people are going to be look back and be, I remember when they still made Call of Duties. I mean, Legend of Zelda, Mario, they still make those, but people aren't bitching about it.
yeah, it's mainly Call of Duty that everyone's going crazy about.
It's because of the people you get on there.
Yeah, the people that's on the PlayStation Network and the Xbox Live that just kind of go crazy about, oh, Call of Duty is dying and everything. It's not like how it used to be. And, I think Advanced Warfare could be good at some point. Whether it's the campaign, whether it's, their Spec Ops mode or whatever the hell they're going to do. I don't think it's going to be multiplayer, though. I think it's more going to be in some other portion of it. They could do well. But I just don't feel like multiplayer is going to be good anymore.
Co-op campaign is what they need to do.
Yeah, I feel like that would be fun, is to have a Call of Duty co-op campaign instead.
A long campaign. Like
Yeah.
Japanese games. Long.
Yeah,
We all know how long Kingdom Hearts was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, do we still have any news on Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, it's been silent for an entire year since last E3. Speaking of which, E3 is coming up in 3 weeks.
Really?
Yes, 3 weeks, which also happens to be the time then we get out of school.
So, also too, by the way. They'll probably have COD Advanced Warfare there.
Oh, well, of course. That's a no-duh.
They'll probably also have Arkham Knight there, and I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna have Borderlands 1.5 there, but it would be cool if they did.
They are.
They
Of course
are
they
having.
are. They're not gonna do like one of those platforms like Ubisoft and Microsoft and all those big companies have.
Where you could like sit down and play the game. It's probably just gonna be like a on-screen demo.
No, no. What I'm talking about is like what Microsoft and Sony and all those big companies, like the things where the huge theaters and all that. That's what I'm talking about. They're not gonna have one of those. They're gonna have just a small little panel thing for everyone to walk around, like as a regular convention.
Yeah,
That's what I think they're gonna have. Yeah.
but I still don't think that Borderlands 1.5 is gameplay ready for testing, since they just announced it.
No,
But-
it's they're still. It's not. I'm not saying they're gonna have stuff there to play. They're gonna have information there, probably.
Yeah,
Whether or not Borderlands is gonna have its, I honestly don't think they'll have their own panel thing. Gearbox will have their own panel. That's what
Yeah.
they'll have. And Gearbox does have other games, though I do think Borderlands is going to be one of the heights.
yeah,
of
and they'll.
some.
But do you think that they'll show off part of the game?
They'll show off some
There?
teaser, I'm sure. Yeah. They'll show off some teaser and be like, look at this specialized leak shit that we made for you.
Mm.
And that's what they're gonna do there, probably. I mean, everyone knows it's not leaked, but
Hmm.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. One of these days, we just have to do a Frosty Fridays at E3.
If we can get there.
Yeah. Just like, you know what? We'll start doing that on Twitch. Subscribe to our Twitch channel. No. But,
Now owned by YouTube.
Yeah. subscribe to our YouTube channels that are now partnered with, or subscribe to our Twitch channels now partnered with YouTube. And give us all your money. That way we can go to E3. Perfect.
I
But,
like that idea.
yeah. New topic? To get off gaming?
I don't know, I kind of like this gaming thing.
Well, I don't really have any other gaming topics, really, to really talk about.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Which one sounds... Actually, I do have one more. Gaming topic. What improvements would you like to see from new-gen multiplayer, and why?
Vehicles. I mean, come on, guys. If you can't get vehicles into multiplayer like Battlefield did, then there's something wrong with your game.
Well, it depends.
Who doesn't want to go down?
So you're
What
so
was
you're
that
thinking
one
that
Turbine? Who doesn't want to go down a tank on Turbine and just shoot the fuck out of the windmills and just like
yeah.
I do.
But are you talking about just like first-person shooters in general should have vehicles, or are you talking about?
yeah, first-person
Okay.
shooters. I'm sorry.
See, what I'm looking forward to is bigger maps in first-person shooters,
Oh, of course. That's always the number one.
and also bigger maps and campaigns too. For like I said, Arkham Knight having a huge map to play on. Far Cry 4, which they announced, having a big map to play on. Bigger than, Far Cry 3. Assassin's Creed Unity. I kind of dropped out of the Assassin's Creed series, but having a huge map to play on there, I think would be really cool.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like my intent is more players and bigger maps are my two things that I would want them to shoot for, at least in general. Enough with like the 6v6, make it 12v12. Then we'll have some good fun.
Mm.
Sega?
Wait, what? Is this still what I want to do to next-gen consoles to improve multiplayer?
Yep.
That's a good question, actually.
And I know you're more of like a PC guy, so how would it... Just think about how would it affect your
Separate fields for
PC
competitive
experience.
gamers.
What now?
Separate fields for competitive gamers. You know, like weapon restrictions and all that stuff.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Brad, anything that we're missing out on that you want to add in?
Not really.
So we pretty much described Battlefield 4, like custom Battlefield 4, right? It's kind of the vibe of that game. All right. New topic. All right. I'll let Legacy choose this since he's not big into these types of topics. Do you want to talk about 911? The biggest lawsuit ever? Wolverine and the Avengers? Or the Happy Meal?
What was a 911?
You wanna go with-
obviously, I just tell me what it is.
You want to know what 911 is? What the 911 topic is?
Just tell me what it means. Yes.
All right. So
We're not going with this one. You're just telling me what.
Well,
it is.
I can't tell it to you without saying what it actually is. So you know the number that you type into your phone when you have an emergency, 911.
Well, yeah, no shit.
It's about that.
That clears up almost nothing.
Yeah, I can't really give it away without, saying it. Besides saying that it's a 911 related thing.
Is it police brutality?
No,
Oh, fuck.
it has to do with contacting them, though. Contacting 911.
We'll go with, what was the other ones?
Biggest lawsuit ever? Wolverine and the Avengers, or the Happy Meal?
We'll go with biggest lawsuit ever.
Alright, so, according to SourceFed, alright, and yes, I did subscribe to them to get more news stories. According to SourceFed, I forget how they said the number, alright, but
numbers, Mason.
yeah, it's pretty much 2, and then it has like 36 zeros at the end of it. So let me kind of read the transcript here, real quick.
I'll be right back.
New York man Anton Persuma is seeking $2 which is actually a real number, dollars. The number 2 with 36 zeros after it. This is the largest amount of money in history for a suing that's going on, and he's suing but not including the city of New York, Kmart, Hoboken University Medical Center, a chick named Amy Kagula, and a lot more. He filled his very own handwritten 22-page lawsuit for these people, and guess what? He's representing himself. I don't think that they actually went through with it, but yet. But this is supposed to be like the biggest lawsuit if it would actually happen. So, first of all, how does someone have $2 dollars?
I don't even
How
know
does
what
someone have that?
you know what a unicession dollar is.
Pretty much, it's $2 with 36 zeros after it. Do you
What?
need me to type it out?
No. I get what you're saying.
Here, I'll put it in chat for you.
No.
You don't understand.
No.
It's that number.
No,
Right.
I understand the number. I don't understand how people think anybody has that. That's not money.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying too. I don't think that there's that much money in the world to actually sue someone for that.
No. I mean, to check to see if anybody has that much money, look at the Forbes most richest man.
You know what would be really funny though?
Hold on, shut up.
Oh,
Just look at the Forbes thing.
This has to be a joke.
And you can see who has the most money, which obviously is Bill Gates right now.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna have more money than that. The government might. But who is this guy suing again?
He's suing a huge list of people, including. 1 second here. Let me scroll here. The city of New York. Sorry if I butcher this. Bon Payne, Kmart. Sorry if I pronounce this terribly again. Hoboken University Medical Center, a chick named Amy Kagulia, and a lot more. It was a 22-page lawsuit, and he's representing himself.
Now the funny thing,
Why is he
actually
suing them?
wins this.
Why is he suing them again?
Let's see here. He claims that his middle finger was bitten off by a rabies-infected dog on a city bus before a Chinese couple took unauthorized photos of him as he was being treated at a local hospital. And also goes on to complain about how his routine overchanged, or how he is routinely overcharged for coffee at the LaGuardia airport.
Okay, first of all, where do all these people come in about a rabies dog?
Not to mention the 1,000 Johns and Jane Does that he is suing. No joke, seriously, random strangers whose names,
Are
not just
being
normal.
released, yeah.
Is for that huge amount of money. And that doesn't even exist on the planet. I mean, how the hell is this not a joke? That's my question right now. How is this not a joke? It's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
And the funny part is he's representing himself. Which
So
we
he-
all know, when you're representing yourself, most of the time you're batshit crazy when it comes to a lawsuit like this. You're batshit crazy.
It's just
There's no way anyone would actually go for that. I can just picture the judge right now at the beginning of the case just brings him there just to say, "You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? Case closed."
You know, it'd be funny. They sit down and then all case closed.
Exactly. And then he's like, "But sir, I have case closed, motherfucker."
No,
This is
sir,
ridiculous.
you're an idiot.
Not this amount of money does not exist on Earth.
And you are gonna sue me? My
you're
name
gonna
is
sue
John.
All these people named John
Uh,
for something that they did not do, sue the city of New York just because of this? It's ridiculous. Alright, new topic, since I am going a little bit overboard with this.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the 911?
I don't know what this is, but sure.
Alright, you can now, in certain states, you can now text 911.
Hold on, let me take a selfie and send this to the police.
Yeah, I know, right? But
Let me take a belfie. That would be even funnier.
a what?
A butt selfie.
Oh gosh.
Why would they let you text 911 in the first place? If you have time to text, it's probably not that much of an emergency.
Emergency, or this is what SourceFed has to say about it. Emergencies happen in everyday life, and don't have long for overbearing conversations with 911 dispatchers. So now you can text 911 because, well, instead of calling, sometimes you can't really do that when a murderer is up against you and they're in the same house as you. So now you can text 911. It's for AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, and T-Mobile users in certain states.
I'm trying to imagine the conversation that would be going on. Hold on. Can you stop killing me for a second? I'm trying to text 911. God, that would not go over well.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm trying to read it. What else here? It's like they're comparing it to an ATM machine that will stop you from dying. It's like
An
the self-checkout
ATM machine.
They also compare it to self-checkout lanes at the grocery store. And also it kind of like you can always put something better down in words than if you can in voice. It gets it across clearer. So that's what they're trying to go for. And then imagine the abuse, right, of photos and videos that could be sent to 911 because of that now.
I mean, obviously that's going to be illegal.
Yeah, and that's got to be very, very stupid. And also, too, it's making people less social as well.
Wait, what is?
Texting 911. Think about it real quick, right? I mean, if you text 911, you're not having a conversation with the person. And the reason why you're calling 911 is because there's an emergency. If you're texting, I think if you're texting 911 back and forth, okay, I'm at this location. How far away are you from the mirror? I don't know, 20. If you keep on going
3 centimeters.
911, it's gonna get too long-winded, and I feel like it just won't work out well enough. So that's why I feel like you should just call 911 instead of text 911. And also, too, think about it this way. What happens, right? I can just imagine this right now. If you're in an emergency situation, right, and you text 911, and the operator on the other line texts you back and says, BRB, I have another person to talk to right now. Think about it.
Hold on, let me take a selfie.
Exactly. It's the same thing as that. I feel like we're relying more and more on technology and more through texting than we really should. And texting 911, I think it's stupid. To be honest, I just think you should rather call them than actually text them. You guys can put your arguments in the comments down below on what you think you should do, call or text 911. But I can understand it for people who may be socially awkward or people who don't normally talk, right, in conversation, where they might text all the time. And, this will definitely help mute people, right? I can see it working for them. I don't think that you should give it to the rest of the world, though. Because now you're just kind of promoting laziness, too. By just saying, oh, let's text 911 instead of call them. But
I don't know what to say.
yeah. So, my question for you guys is, which one would you rather do? Call or text 911 and why?
Call.
Call.
I would go call.
Because
Sega?
then you don't know if you're gonna get an answer or not.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's kind of a fear that also happens if you text. I mean, even with Facebook sometimes, like when I see a seen at and then a number, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I piss this person off for some reason? Or are they just not answering? Are they too busy? What's going on? And I feel like it adds a little bit of paranoia to the problem if you're texting 911 as well. You know what I mean? It adds on to the paranoia that you're already having from, the murderer in your home, the thief that's running through your home. Um, you know, if you're dying in a car accident. I think it adds on to that, stress, and then, you know, it kind of kills you faster. So Sega, your mic's muted through Google Plus, but we want to know call or text 911 and why.
Call for sure.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great for mute people who cannot speak, but or people that can't even speak English, I think it would be easier for too, because you can just throw it into Google Translator really quick and then you can answer them accordingly. So. Alright. New topic. Alright, so Red, I know you're a big Wolverine fan, and I kind of want to talk about this for you. Hugh Jackman, right? The guy that plays Wolverine, said that he would love to see Wolverine become a part of the Avengers. Now, he was part of the new Avengers, right, in the comic books?
He might have been.
Alright. And what would you think if they threw Wolverine into the Avengers? I mean, I think
They
that he
have
would
to have
kind
a good
of...
reason to.
Yeah, and I also think that he would kind of fit in because they're kind of like a bunch of misfits already. So throwing in Wolverine would actually really add to the bunch.
Hmm.
I mean, sure, there may be arguments of like him and Hulk really being more of the same reason for being in the Avengers and everything. But come on, we want to see Hulk beat the crap out of Wolverine for a scene. We want to see Wolverine and Iron Man and Captain America team up. And to be honest, I want to see the power that was in Ultimate Alliance 2, where he would put his claws together, and then Iron Man would shoot a repulsor at his claws, and then he would blast it out in like a ring around him. I feel like that would be so cool for them to throw up onto the big screen. So, like, what are your thoughts, Red, about possibly having Hugh Jackman be in the Avengers?
Like I said, they'd have to have good reason to. I'd rather have it so he's in the comics first. 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's just Hugh Jackman, then it's not going to make any sense.
Well, I mean, like, if it's Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know.
So. Legacy? Do you follow the Avengers films or X-Men?
I do follow the Avengers. I do not follow X-Men though. I do not know the story of X-Men. I know my brother. He's I don't know why he got really excited for when the new X-Men film comes out. I was like, when did you get into X-Men?
Which I want to see too. Came
Yeah.
out the day that we're recording this.
Then like a minute later after he said that, he said, "Oh shit, time to go upstairs and I gotta watch Wolverine."
Yeah.
I did see a clip of something. I knew it was Wolverine. Alright, well, I'm not sure if it was X-Men or Wolverine. I just know I saw Hugh Jackman and I knew he was playing Wolverine because he looked the part.
Yeah.
He didn't actually pull out his claws or anything, but there was talk of mutants and stuff like that. Let's see.
Do you think that it would be interesting to have Wolverine be a part of the X-Men? I mean, this really tough guy that, regenerates himself, has these really deadly claws, He kind of has that I don't give a shit attitude.
I'd kind of like to see X-Men versus Avengers.
Oh, so you rather see both of them go head to head?
Oh, hell yeah. I think that'd be awesome.
We all know the X-Men would win just because of Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine could pretty.
He's
could
a force to
tear
be reckoned with.
Yeah, but I feel like Wolverine should team up with the Avengers and fight off
Well,
Loki.
then again, they do have Hulk,
Yeah,
but Wolverine has fought Hulk
before. Yeah, which, like I said, even if they put that on the big screen, I feel like that would be like a selling point for a film. Don't you think so too, Legacy?
Um, what's this concept? Wolverine versus Hulk now?
Yeah.
I think yeah. I think there would be some humor.
And I think that it would be a lot cooler than like Batman versus Superman,
No, by far.
because we all know how Batman versus Superman is going. Like they released the costume in the Batmobile, and the costume's okay. I don't really like the big, bat or whatever. The Batmobile looks cool though.
Batmobile always gonna look cool.
Yeah, the Batmobile's the Batmobile, but I just really think that DC movies aren't cutting it anymore. Like, the Dark Knight series was great, but all the rest of the DC films aren't living up to the comics. You just gotta watch the TV shows.
Too
And then-
many Superman movies.
Well, they only did one, and now they're doing two.
Oh.
So, but I think Marvel's doing a great job with their films, and I can't wait to see the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I asked Bree if she wanted to see that, and so Bree was
wasn't
on
that
last
bad.
week's show, or the last show. So I want to see that. Hopefully, her and I will see that. I want to see Cap, which a friend of mine said that she's getting a group of people to go for that one, and then I want to see
I've already seen those.
X-Men.
Didn't see that
Um,
one.
Because, come on, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is always entertaining to watch. And then, I do want to see Godzilla, even though I heard Godzilla was kind of bad.
Ugh. Never been a Godzilla fan.
Neither have I, but I kind of want to see it.
You know what movie I want to see? I want to see the Edge of Tomorrow movie.
Which one's that?
That's the new Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, the one where he's dying all over and over again
Yeah, that looks interesting.
with what's her face, Emily Blunt.
I can't remember. I'm not good with names. I know Tom Cruise is in it.
See, I haven't heard of this film until now.
Really?
Yeah, because YouTube keeps on throwing the Wolfenstein commercials at me. Nowhere to run to, baby. They keep throwing that commercial at me.
Yeah. So basically, this guy is a soldier and all,
Mm-hmm.
and he somehow absorbs, like, his enemies are aliens, I think it is. They're doing a real good job about keeping the plot in. Unlike most companies. Oh, here's the entire plot for you. No, they're keeping the good plot in. It looks like the enemy is aliens, though. So he absorbs their alien power or whatsoever, and whenever he dies in battle, he wakes up at a certain point and redoes the entire thing over again, with his memory still being kept. And then some other person has this, some other human on his side has this one. So it's, I'm a bad explainer.
You're doing fine.
No, I'm not. I'm doing absolutely terrible.
Legacy, you're confusing the shit out of me.
I know. I'm sorry.
But it seems interesting. What else should be coming out soon? I think RoboCop went to DVD, which I kind of wanted to see that.
I'm a cop
I
of
think there was
Robo.
another movie I wanted to see.
I could go through my Facebook list real quick of movies that I want to see. Well, let me actually do that real quick. See which ones are on there. Because like Facebook is like my main place for putting like movies that I want to see and things like that. And movies that I have already seen. So let me just kind of scroll here. Movies. Batman Under the Red Hood was really good, by the way, for any Batman fans out there who haven't seen it yet. Just watched that recently. Okay, want to watch Guardians of the Galaxy? I want to see that.
Oh yeah, I love their one song.
Yeah, that was interesting.
What? How did it go?
Like,
I always forget it.
I can't remember either. Is that an actual Marvel?
That is
comic?
Marvel.
Yeah, but it wasn't made by Stan Lee. It was not.
Yeah. It was not made by Stan Lee, but yet he is doing another cameo in it.
Do not yell at me for this, but I was literally about to ask who Stanley was, and then I remembered.
Again?
I remembered! Shut up!
Again? But that's on my list. Expendables 3 I want to see.
I did say don't yell at me.
I didn't yell
When
at
it
you.
comes
I
out.
was just saying, again?
That's yelling!
But Expendables 3 I want to see.
I've never seen an Expendables movie. That just looks like a...
Oh my
those
god.
movies that would be a big fest.
It's
I
a
don't know.
big action movie series.
Really? Never would have guessed.
It's
really good.
It's very well put together. I like the first one better than the second one. But they have a huge list of good actors in there. And the list is just getting bigger and better by like the mentioning. I know like Jackie Chan's supposed to be in the next one, Harrison Ford.
He's still alive?
Harrison
Which
Ford?
one?
Yeah.
Not Harrison Ford, Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Jackie Chan's still alive. Who else was
How old
supposed
do
to
you
be
think
there?
Jackie Chan is?
80?
No,
Oh my-
no.
No,
He's gotta be
probably
around
like
60.
40, 50.
Still getting
He's
old.
in his 60s.
He's getting old.
But
He's definitely not that kung fu fighter much anymore. Well, I mean,
yeah. I still
Don't let Jackie Chan hear you say that.
oh
And
no, he
then-
would still kick my ass, of course.
I forget what Two Guns is, but I wanted to see that a while ago. Oh, that was with Mark Wahlberg and looks like Denzel
what?
Washington.
I liked Mark Wahlberg as an actor.
Yeah, he's good as an actor.
I liked him in Now You See Me. That was brilliant, I thought.
I'm probably gonna get some hate from this, but I thought he was good in Max Payne.
I didn't
Max
see that
Payne was
movie.
bad, but I thought he was good in Max Payne. Well, bad compared to the game itself. Let's see here. He was great in Ted. He's been great in a lot
He
of.
was in Ted?
Yeah, Mark
Who did
Wahlberg,
Yeah.
Who did he play?
the main guy.
Not Ted.
Not Ted, but his
The
best friend.
human, yeah. Really?
Yeah, that was Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
We are talking about the guy who,
Motherfucking teddy bear.
no,
That came out wrong.
the Facebook dude, not Mark, yeah, Zuckerberg. We are talking about that guy who played him in the Facebook movie.
No.
We're talking about Ted.
No, I know we're talking about Ted, but
We're talking about Mark Wahlberg.
yeah, he played the
No, he
Facebook
didn't.
guy.
That's Jesse Eisenberg.
That is?
Yeah.
I'm not good with actor names. I was talking about the guy who played the Facebook dude.
Well,
No,
there's
Jesse,
Andrew Bradfield, and there's the person I just said whose name I
Jesse
forget.
Eisenberg is supposed to be Lex Luthor in the
Yeah,
Batman
come
film.
on.
So that's a nice joke. Thank you, DC, for throwing that one at us.
It is Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
This is why you don't ask me for names.
But Mark Wahlberg is the guy from Ted.
Okay. I knew.
He was good
I
as in
hear names. I just don't remember who they are.
Yeah. He was good in Ted. He was good in oh, what was the movie called? Shooter. That was the one I was trying to think of. He was good in that. He's been in a bunch of good stuff. The Fighter. But yeah, he's been in a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, the other guys too.
Mm-hmm. New topic?
Sure.
All right. Did you guys see the new Happy Meal mascot?
Oh.
Did you see him?
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't he look like a crackhead? Tell me he doesn't look like a Happy Meal on crack.
Oh, totally.
Alright, for those who don't know, pretty much the mascot is a Happy Meal with like these huge eyes underneath the McDonald's M on the Happy Meal, and has like these arms and legs that come out from Mr. Potato Head.
No, I'm just gonna say something like that. This is why we need that to cut that screen in half. See, you can show a picture of what we're talking about.
He's talking about the border, and yeah, I'll pop it in during the show,
Yeah.
of course. In editing and everything. But
That fake looks like it's gonna rape you.
it doesn't look like that. I think it's just too comically good. I think it's just I think it's meant to scare kids more than actually inspire kids for healthy eating.
Buy a Happy
I can just
Meal.
picture
Buy a
no,
Happy Meal.
I can picture it just saying this. Hey kids, make sure you eat underneath your 2,000 calories that you're supposed to have, otherwise I'm gonna eat you. Ha 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 ha. You know,
God, that's
that it totally matches the box, right?
goddamn. These companies these days, they're either good or they're either bad.
Like Ronald McDonald, I can understand, you know? A clown is supposed to be happy. People nowadays are kind of afraid of him. Need to change it up. I understand that. Hamburglar, I can kind of understand, right? Guy that steals the burgers from the actual place. Can understand that. Nice villain, even though he was never a villain. Grimace.
Oh.
Couldn't really understand because he was a giant purple blob.
Oh.
But Happy the Happy Meal.
God damn it.
And this wasn't the first time that he was made, either. He was in, like, France way before he popped up here.
Oh yeah, sure. So let's just use the French as a good example. No offense.
So, French, keep it up, alright? I want you to scare our kids. Scare those
Yes.
fatties into eating right. Alright?
Like,
Scare them into eating right.
I only have McDonald's 3 times a day. Oh wait. I don't.
But, yeah, picture if they did the same thing with Burger King and Wendy's. Oh gosh. The Wendy's girl. If they, the creator,
I'll kill you.
if the Happy Meal guy created Wendy from,
Oh god.
from Wendy's, I swear it would look like something that came out of the movie Child's Play. What, is that out of your guys' demographic now?
Yes.
Look up Child's Play right now on Google,
I'm doing something.
and you'll be you'll be a little scared. Or at least do you know Chucky? Legacy.
Nope.
Alright, then look up Child's Play. I'll have a picture of the screenshot there for the guys that are watching the stream here. Or not watching the stream, but, watching the video once it goes up.
Sexy and I know it.
God damn it.
Second,
Okay.
have you seen Happy? The Happy Meal?
I have.
Have you seen Child's Play?
I have.
I just want to eat its eyes out.
Don't you admit they look pretty similar?
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me look up Child's Play.
It was a horror movie, so be prepared to be a little scared and shocked.
He's seen worse.
Holy, wow. The semblance, though. Really close semblance.
Yeah,
And yes, I am a little weirded out.
yeah, exactly. So, let's see here. That's all the topics that I really have. Besides, actually, I have some other topics that we've kind of went over before. But do you guys want to keep going?
Ready if you are, Captain.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's keep going then. So, do you guys want to help announce the new channel?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so if you guys haven't, there will be an annotation on the screen right now, so gameplay will stop, and they will show you this, alright?
Hold on, I just want to quick point out how you said annotation. Annotation.
Annotation. Alright, so, what you guys are looking at now, or maybe it will be on the side with the bit strips, I don't know. But you guys can access a new channel that is run pretty much by all of us here at Frosty Fridays, called Frosty Fridays Podcast Extra. Over there you'll be seeing stuff like Frosty Fridays, the animated series, where we take our favorite moments from Frosty Fridays and put them into bit strip form. You can also see other videos that we've decided to do together on there.
Unfortunately, he's not giving us the password, so we cannot fuck around with it.
I technically could, but it's connected to my other Google account. So you guys, if you have a video that you want to put up on it, go ahead, be my guest. You can put up a video. Just send it to me over Skype. And I'm talking to the podcast guys, not you guys at home that want shout-outs and crap
That's okay.
like that.
That's okay.
Since none of you will ever do it!
Send the email to me. Send the video to me. I'll have him upload it. He'll never know.
But, yeah, there's just gonna be, like, a little funny stuff on there, and, little, like, live stream stuff that we do.
Or Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity will probably be on there if it's not for my personal videos. Stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's the new channel. You can expect a lot of cool things to go up on there. We may divide up the shows on there too, of our favorite moments, and post them up on there. Any behind the scenes that we can give you guys, we'll throw up on there. Any videos that we have asking you guys questions will go up on there. We'll try to do an Ask Frosty Fridays if people are interested in doing that, where pretty much you guys send us the questions and then we answer them as a group, and we'll probably make that episodic. So, yeah. If you do Ask Frosty Fridays, make sure you use the hashtag AskFF. So, new topic.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No, I have a new topic.
No.
Oh.
I don't think that's what we're talking about.
Are you talking about the Asked FF?
No, I'm talking about the time limit.
Oh. You
How
think we're
long?
going too far?
How long have we been going on?
About an hour and 30 minutes.
We can do 2 hours.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's been a while since we've done a show, so. Let's go with. Let's go with this one. What video game character have you gone as for Halloween or would like to go as for Halloween? And yes, you are forced to dress up if you have not gone as a video game character. So you have to say which character would you like to cosplay, pretty much. If you haven't, been a video game character in the past for Halloween. So, let's start with Red.
Oh, jeez. Does it have to be pure video games, or can it be like a video game character from like a comic book?
I would consider that. I would consider
I'd
it.
probably go as Deadpool.
Yeah. And well, we all know why you would choose Deadpool because Deadpool's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, Legacy?
Can't say.
You don't know?
No idea.
Alright, what's your favorite video game character then?
Can't say that either.
Oh god.
I'm not good at picking favorites.
Alright, then let's see if we can choose one for you.
Okay.
What do you think, Red and Sega? What do you think Legacy should dress up as
Oh god.
from a video game?
Bayonetta.
No, I'm not that nice. I want to make it embarrassing since he can't pick his own.
No, I can
I'm
pick
trying-
mine.
I'm trying to go legit. I think Wario would be a fun one for him to go
Oh,
as.
thanks.
That makes sense.
Wario, Mario, somewhere around there. I could be Luigi if you were to do that. But for me, I would have to go Nightwing. Sorry. I've been Nightwing before, but I want to do Nightwing again since when I was Nightwing, it was literally a handmade costume from when I was like in 4th grade, 3rd grade. So I would rather go as a normal Nightwing than 5-year-old Nightwing. But I'm thinking for Legacy, like, maybe the Wario is the one that comes to my mind.
Thanks.
Come up with. And it's not supposed to be an insult. It's just, like, I can see Wario.
I still think Bayonetta.
I don't even know what Bayonetta is.
It's a
Bayonetta.
game. Look it up.
It's a female that has, like, guns for shoes.
What?
It's a big-breasted
look it
woman
up.
that has guns for shoes. And no, we're not going to dress them up as that.
That'd be funny though.
Batcat. Even though that it's not really a video game, I think we should dress him up as Batcat.
Do not dress me up as Batcat, or I will kill you.
How is he gonna even fit in a cat costume?
I don't know what he was thinking.
No, we just like paint his face like what you do at the carnivals, and then put him in a Batman T-shirt with the strap-on tail.
I will kill you.
I'm sorry, I'm just kind of brainstorming at this idea or at this time.
Your brainstorming gets you killed.
I could see him as like a Skyrim guard. That would be kind of an interesting costume for him.
Okay, leave group, unfriend from Facebook.
Oh, we could dress him up as a Squirtle.
I'd rather be a Blastoise.
Blastoise. I think
Fine,
that would work too. I think Blastoise would be an interesting one too.
Mew. That's even better.
Pikachu. Dress him up as Pikachu.
No.
Alright. Sega?
Refused.
Sega, video game character that you have gone as for Halloween or want to dress up
on
as?
Halloween.
What?
I haven't been on Halloween. I
Really?
thought you knew this already.
No.
Yeah, I don't go out trick-or-treating anymore.
Well, neither do I, but I mean, just like, which one would you dress up as? Like, if you literally had to go to a costume shop and look through the selection and go, huh. Out of any character in a video game, or I think we broke the wall and just said any character, which one would you dress up as?
I'd dress up as Little Zuzu.
Little
Who?
Zuzu. Who's
It'll be
Little
your
Zuzu?
avatar, so you won't get it.
Azula.
No!
My
Little
God.
Azula.
Zuko?
Yep.
Um,
Alright,
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm gonna. Alright, stream. Get ready for Sega Storm's Freakout.
Oh God, no.
Katara is a lot hotter than Azula, mainly because Azula keeps the fire in the bedroom going while Katara can put it out.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take Sega's side here. Alright? Now, you, sir, are stating the obvious.
What?
No. Now, no one said that Katara is more badass.
No, I said that she was hotter.
Yeah, that's what Sega's going off of. Badassness. Is that even a word? Badassness?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Badassitude.
Yeah, the badass creator of badassitude.
Precisely.
It's now in the Frosty Fridays dictionary. Badassness.
So, that's all I have to say.
Yes, the way I judge my characters is off of how badass they are.
Alright, so... Like I said, I would have to go with, Nightwing. Because Nightwing's just cool. He's a lot cooler than Robin. So, that's what I gotta go with. Do we want to do serial, mascot battle royale, or do we want to do, Disney princesses battle royale?
I know what
Can we just do a normal princess battle royale?
Or serial killers?
I know who will win, and two that will win almost every time. The chick from Brave or Elsa.
Well, let's decide first on which one we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm just saying that those two would win any time.
So,
Wait, can we remove the restriction on Disney in the princess battle royale?
No, because
No.
you're gonna say Azula.
Oh, so you're not as much. Oh, so you know more about Avatar than I thought then.
I
you watched the show? I didn't. I watched like the first season and then I was out.
The first season was the worst season. I kid you not, it was.
Alright, so which one do you guys want to do? Or do we want to do history? People within, or president battle. President of the United States battle. This is where you guys talk.
Well,
wait, what?
I said, would you want to do president battles cereal mascot battles or Disney princess battle?
Probably mascot.
Cereal mascots? Legacy?
Cereal mascots?
Yeah, like on the box of cereals.
Yeah, we'll do. I'd rather have president battles.
And Sega? Your choice?
President battles, why not?
Alright, we're gonna do president battles. So, let me just look up all 50 presidents. Alright. Presidents of the United States.
I'd say George Washington.
He's
Just
old
wait.
though.
Just wait, okay? I'm gonna get the list of presidents. Presidents of the United States. Alright. So, there's 44 of them. So we're gonna do 22s, and then we're gonna, kind of, whatever. So let me just come up with the bracket here, and then I will give you guys a different topic while I'm coming up with the bracket. So let's actually have Sega Storm come up with a topic while I do all this battling here.
Let's see. Come up with a topic.
I know it's a lot harder than you'd think.
I actually don't know. And it doesn't help that I'm trying to keep zombies off my lawn.
What are you playing then?
Plants vs. Zombies 2 on my phone.
I can't
I'm
get
in endless
Plants
mode.
vs Zombies to work on Origin.
What?
I can't get Plants vs Zombies to work on Origin because it's free.
Ah. And that kind of means I have no idea what you just said.
Origin, that's all the EA games.
Ah. Okay, I see.
Wait, I gotta
Oh
come
yeah, I
up
never
with...
did tell you about this weird thing that happened to me in gym.
Oh yeah, go on about that.
Okay, so we're playing dodgeball, right?
Yep.
It's a jailbreak, and then some random sophomore comes up, picks me up, and hugs me. And then people start firing at us. And he's using me as a literal shield.
Okay.
I told you there were some weird-ass sophomores at my school.
Alright.
Sophomores have got to be the most fucked up class in our school. By
Give me
far.
Give me a description of the kid.
Let's see... I'm not sure. I'm not good at describing people.
It's not the only weird thing that happened at school today.
What else happened?
So during lunch, third lunch, the junior walked by the doors and yelled, "Hey, everybody!"
Oh yeah, that.
And then everyone just
That was-
quieted down.
Oh, that was Cooney.
Yeah, everyone just quieted down, and just no one was talking and just looking at him. He said, "I have an important announcement to make," and everyone's sitting there. And then he walks out of the room not saying anything. And the teachers are just on the other side of the room like, what the fuck? It was the funniest thing.
Yep. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors all quieted down.
Yeah.
Everyone must have some social influences. Even if they could anticipate that, he'd probably do something like that.
Yeah.
Come on, Vader, and fight me.
I'm trying
I
to
found
make
the-
these as random as possible, so... So I'm not, going right down the list, so...
Oh boy.
Do you guys need a topic?
That would help.
There was a fight in
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Well, like I think it was yesterday, like a full-blown fist fight in third lunch.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was yesterday, I think.
Yeah, that was
yesterday or like 2 days ago.
That was yesterday. Yeah. I didn't see it though.
I didn't either.
Like two guys got into a fight.
I don't usually stay in the cafeteria after the bell, so...
Yeah, and then the third guy jumped into the fight to try to stop it.
I thought it was just two guys.
In the beginning, yeah, but then the third guy jumped in. Ironically, I have all three of those people in my classes. In a row. So the hour before lunch, I have one of the guys. After lunch, I have another guy, and in the last hour, I have the final guy.
Oh, man.
Do you mind just putting their names in
Little
chat? That way
zombie.
I can
Yeah.
know who they are.
Raise.
The first two I'm gonna put in are the people who were originally in it.
I'm sorry this is taking so long.
It's fine.
I'm gonna try to make this quicker.
Wait, so who's the guy that you have, like, in the class before lunch, Legacy?
The guy
Just
who
give
jumped
like
in.
a. Oh, okay. I was gonna say just give off first initial, but
Those are three separate names, not like one name.
What is?
In the chat.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you spell his name?
I'm not sure. Which one?
Wait.
The first one?
Yeah.
no, that's not how you spell his name. Not even close.
No, I didn't think so.
It's for those at home wondering what name are they trying to spell. It's a very foreign name, so it's very hard to
Those
spell.
stupid Americans don't know how to spell their names. E.
All right, I think wait. I have 29. Not,
Are we out of topics?
no, I got more.
Of course you have more.
Oh.
Do you want one?
No. I think we've gone long enough.
Just all right. Let me just get the rest of the list here.
Got food to eat and things to do.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
I didn't mean that offensively.
No, I'm just saying.
Calm down.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. You guys wanted to do president battles, so.
Oh, that's right. We were going to do president battles, then we got into...
You forgot already?
Yes.
Well, the reason why I was trying to like kind of push you guys with topics that way we didn't have all this dead space.
Dead Space, the game, pretty good.
How did you like the third one?
I didn't finish it yet. It's pretty good so far. It really is one of those survivor horror games where you have to watch your ammo, though.
I assume you don't get scared too easily by it?
No. I'm so used to jump scares.
Speaking of jump scares, Legacy, on Slender Fortress, how come Slenderman is the only boss that scares you?
I don't know.
Oh wait, you've never seen Woody
Here's
yet.
the thing.
Okay.
Slenderman himself, I'm scared of. The other bosses I'll get scared of because of the suspense. That's all I
Oh,
have
and
to say.
speaking of that, Legacy, if you didn't know, Kate is with him now.
Ooh,
Kate.
ooh.
She's the proxy from the next Slender game after that.
I don't know who Kate or that proxy thing. You just told. I don't understand.
Just Google Kate Slenderman or something,
I
and
can't.
you'll probably find it.
Look on Steam.
Oh lord. This was fast to go downhill.
Just let me know if you guys need a topic to talk about.
This is a really cool little Big Planet level.
Also,
You're
that's
lightsaber duels.
That's sweet.
Hey, Legacy, do you think you can help Red with his Team Fortress problem?
Which
Are we
problem?
still recording?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Wait, a Team Fortress
I have a
problem.
problem?
Later.
No, Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh.
Plants vs. Zombies, what about it?
It won't let me run it. I downloaded it, and then I try and press play from the desktop and then from the actual game file, and it won't let me.
Alright, I just have like
I'm actually
7
not
more
sure what
fights.
this problem might be, to be honest. How did you install it?
Over Origin.
Over what?
Onto my external. Origin, the EA servers. Or-
I see. Yeah, what I did was bought the disc, so you might have to. I would try re-downloading it another way. If anything, you
Yeah.
can actually just download it for free on
It's
some
free.
sites now.
It was free off of Origin, so
Well,
it's
we
not
obviously
like...
don't have a topic. So we
You
should
guys
move
need a topic?
on.
Lightsabers.
Sure.
If they were real,
Alright,
what the
yeah,
first...
sure.
What would
Wait,
be
wait,
the
wait.
first thing you do?
If they were real, mine would be purple.
Oh, I get it.
I'm not sure if that's a racist joke.
What? You... Explain the joke, because I didn't get it.
Ace Windu was the
Oh, I
only-
thought it was because Mace Windu was,
Yeah.
you know...
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, we should do a topic, and that should
No,
be
I
our
just like
last
purple
topic.
lightsabers in general.
Well, after the president battles, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like Vapehead style.
Why aren't we
though.
doing president battles right now?
Because I'm
Especially
pairing
on
them
Jedi.
up to fight each other. Bracket style.
Wait,
So-
did we switch to presidents while I was nerding out about Star Wars?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying why we haven't gotten to presidents yet.
So just say a topic so we can, have something to do in the downtime.
Okay.
Alright,
Topic.
Star Wars. What's your favorite lightsaber form?
Okay, you guys
If
don't
needed,
need
I
to
can
know.
tell
Oh,
you
what-
what all the forms are.
Like,
Cleveland.
double
Cleveland was in there twice, damn it.
bladed,
Do I need to explain all
single,
7 forms?
dual. There's 7 forms? Yes.
Okay, the first one is Sideshow. The first lightsaber form ever invented. It was intended originally only to be used at festivals and whatnot.
Again,
To become a
nerd
fighting
alert.
style. And to skip straight to the weaknesses and strengths, it's really good against multiple people, but not good against a single person. Makashi is a fencing dueling style, relies a lot on precision and stuff, but it does terribly against blaster fire and other lightsaber wielders that use like brute strength to get their way. Anakin.
Uh,
You don't get it, do you?
I wasn't... Wait, what? I kind of blanked out.
Okay, so what? Okay,
Alright, the
out of
first
cast,
one-
Who's actually listening?
Alright,
sort
so
of was.
the first one was, it's good against multiple groups, but not against single people.
Yes.
And then you
Makashi
said something
style
about...
is really precise and is very good against a single dueler, but it's not good against blaster fire. Or it's bad
Alright.
against people that use brute strength in their lightsaber forms, like Anakin Skywalker.
Alright.
Do you get it?
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
Anakin was strong.
Alright,
I meant the whole Dooku Anakin fight.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith.
alright, I have the president battles ready. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, this is going to be tournament style. So after one is eliminated, they are eliminated. The winner of each
Oh, crap,
two
you read
will
that.
fight each other until we get to a winner. Alright? So, remember, this is no weapons. Alright? No weapons involved. It is just fist-to-fist combat. So let's start it off. Barack Obama versus George Washington. Who would win?
George Washington.
Yeah.
Sega, George Washington as well.
Sure, yeah.
All right. George H.W. Bush or George Bush?
Oh, father versus son kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd say the father, whichever one
H-
that was.
H.W. Bush?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say W. Bush.
John Adams or Bill Clinton?
Who's Bill Clinton?
He was the one that had the affair, put the cigar in the woman's privates, and then smoked it.
What?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah. Look it up if you don't believe me.
Oh no, I believe you. It's just, that's weird.
He was the one that was given given the phrase "Eden ain't cheatin'."
Especially since we were talking about sexual deviation in psychology today. I'm tempted to go see and figure out which disorder he has.
All right, so we still never answered the question: John Adams or Bill Clinton?
John Adams.
Adams.
I don't
Probably
know
too
who
busy
Adam.
thinking about that chick.
Red.
I don't know who Adams is, so I'm gonna say Bill Clinton.
All right, Legacy. It's all up to you.
Who's against who again?
John Adams or Bill Clinton?
Adams.
Adams wins. All right. Reagan or Abraham Lincoln? We'll start off with Red and then go down the list, so it's pretty much Legacy then Sega.
All right, so who or who?
Reagan. I almost said Reagan. Reagan or Lincoln?
Lincoln. He's a vampire slayer.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Good one. Good one.
Sega, you also agree with Lincoln?
Yes.
Wow. So far, all the older ones have won so far. All right, Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter, or I gotta find it here. 1 second. I only wrote down the last name, so I gotta find it. Come on. Zachary Taylor, 12th president of the United States.
Who and who? Zachary Taylor and who?
I've
Jimmy
never
Carter.
heard of Zachary Taylor.
Jimmy Carter was before Ronald Reagan.
I'm gonna say Carter because he has a. I don't know.
Legacy?
Jimmy Carter.
Sega?
Whoever. Jimmy Carter, because I don't know who Zachary Taylor is.
Seems like no one does. Alright. Theodore Roosevelt or Franklin Roosevelt?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore. Franklin Roosevelt was paralyzed from the legs down.
Yep.
So
Teddy Roosevelt.
So we're going Theodore?
Yep. Because when I think of him, I picture a guy on a horse just owning and killing everyone. Don't ask why, I just do.
Taft or James A. Garfield?
I thought Taft
don't
was like
know.
a terrible president.
Not Taft, had the...
He got stuck in the bathtub?
What?
Yeah. He was so big that he couldn't fit in the bathtub anymore.
Yeah, he was the guy who was, didn't he impose the, taxes and shits? I don't know.
Well, compared to half the Americans today, he's pretty thin, actually.
We'll go with, Garfield.
Alright, Sega Garfield, Red Garfield as well.
Who's
Sure.
Garfield?
James A. Garfield, 20th President of the United States. This is
No
a
wonder
history
it took you
lesson.
so long to get that list. Garfield, because I assume he isn't fat.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna put this in a list again, because that worked out better for me. So hold on a second. So, Gerald Ford, or where is he? Ulysses S. Grant.
Ulysses S. Grant.
S. Grant, definitely.
Grant.
Nixon versus Jefferson.
I'm going with Jefferson.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
All right. I probably should just eliminate the losers from this list. So Obama was out. Sorry, Obama. Same with George W. Bush. Bill Clinton was out. Reagan is out. Carter is still in. Ford is out. Nixon versus Jefferson. We said Jefferson won. So Lyndon B. Johnson, or where is he here? James Madison.
Johnson.
Sega?
Wait, it was Lyndon B. Johnson and who else?
James Madison, fourth president of the United States.
Lyndon B. Johnson, because I've never heard of James Madison.
So, Red? Johnson?
Sure.
Alright.
Jeez, these are really cool lightsabers, but I don't know how to get them.
Who does?
Kennedy versus Eisenhower.
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
That's a no-brainer.
Although you do have to
He fought the
consideration
zombies.
that he got assassinated.
He fought the zombies. Perfect. Truman versus Hoover.
I'm gonna go with Truman.
Hoover was actually pretty bad.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Truman.
So Truman,
Yeah,
all around.
Truman. How do I get out of here?
Let's see here. Chester A. Arthur or Woodrow Wilson?
I'm gonna go with Woodrow Wilson.
Or Legacy?
What's the other one?
The other one is Chester A. Arthur, 20th President of the United States. Versus Woodrow Wilson.
Oh, it's first to 100. That's why.
Red?
Who now?
Wow.
Sorry, I do.
Wilson.
Fan, though.
Wilson versus. I gotta find it again. Chester A. Arthur.
Wilson.
So, Legacy, Wilson. I assume. Legs,
Huh?
Wilson.
Sure.
All right. All right. Quincy Adams. All right. John Quincy Adams or Andrew Jackson. 5th and 6th President of the United States.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Jackson just because his last name's like Samuel L. Jackson.
Legacy.
Not a bad idea, actually. Oh, dang.
Andrew Jackson or John Quincy Adams.
Adams.
All right. Sega. Final point.
Whoever that Jackson person is.
All right. So Jackson wins. Well, now I can just refer to him as John Adams instead of John Quincy Adams, since he's out of the competition. Warren G. Harding or Calvin Coolidge?
Oh my. No. Yes.
Red?
Who now?
Warren G. Harding or Calvin Coolidge?
The only one I know is Hardin, so yeah.
I haven't heard of either.
So, Sega? Which one would you go with?
I'll pick whichever one Kevin picks.
So that's Harding. So Harding is the winner of that one.
Oh crap, I used a name, didn't I?
Yeah. So Coolidge is out.
Great-grandfather Sozin has cursed me.
Let's see here. Where did I see that? James Monroe or I gotta find it here.
Oh, that's
Willie-
probably why.
James Monroe or William McKinley? 4th president and 22nd president. This is where it gets to like the ones that we've never heard of. So, Monroe versus McKinley.
Monroe.
That's 1 vote, Monroe. Sega.
Let's make it 2 votes for Monroe.
Monroe wins. Alright, so Grover Cleveland or Benjamin Harrison?
Harrison.
1 vote Harrison. Sega?
Wait, what? I thought we just voted for something?
Harrison or Cleveland?
Oh,
Just say Cleveland.
Cleveland, why not?
So is that 2 votes Cleveland?
No.
Yeah.
That's
So 1 vote Harrison, 1 vote Cleveland. Red up to you.
Yep.
That's a good question.
Oh,
Let's go Harrison.
So Grover Cleveland is out of the
I
race.
have no planned food. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad.
Why'd
Oh,
you have to make it
geez.
a tournament-like thing?
Well, sorry, okay?
And they're not done yet.
Rutherford B.
Here we go,
Haynes
here we go.
or Martin Van Buren?
Haynes.
1 vote Haynes. Do I have another vote Haynes? Hayes?
I have stomach pains. JK.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Haynes? Or Hayes? Sorry. Is Hayes our winner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
We'll go with yes.
So that means you're out.
No. No.
Andrew
no.
Johnson
You shall not have my garden.
or Franklin Pierce?
Johnson.
Johnson.
Johnson
That's
wins.
his name's funny.
We have 2 Johnsons in the finals. Or, like, the next round, so.
Johnson! Private Johnson!
Mm.
Get it?
I get it.
That's actually not a very good one.
Alright, so James K. Polk or Zachary Taylor?
Taylor.
Wait, the guy's last name is Pope?
Polk.
Pope.
So we have 1 vote Taylor. Anyone else Taylor?
Taylor.
Alright, Taylor wins.
Should have 25 battles here. This feels like more.
No, it would be 22.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
I'm so
Um,
going down. I am so
Harrison
going down.
versus Fillmore? Did we do Harrison already? Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Alright, let me move on to the next one then.
No. Oh my god. I need more. Yeah.
Where on earth did I get this one?
We lost track.
Okay, scratch those last two fights. Alright, so now we have 27.
Let's just give it up and call it a show.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go right down the list. George Washington or John Adams?
Washington.
Washington.
Thomas Jefferson or Monroe?
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Jackson or Harrison?
My plants are in a bad situation.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Now this is a bad situation.
What was that, guys?
Dang it.
Jackson.
Jackson? Tyler or Taylor?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Fillmore or Bachman?
Bachman.
Bachman.
I am dead. I am a dead man. I am a
I
dead
don't know.
man.
Bachman.
No, Walnut.
Sega?
Still dead. Wait, who are the fights?
Bachman or the other one?
Bachman or the
Fillmore.
Let's go with the other one, just because that's an interesting name.
No.
Okay, and also Sega, if you're gonna be going through Game Talk, could you please mute yourself? That way I can just hear the other two.
Yeah.
Thank you. Abraham Lincoln or Andrew Johnson?
Lincoln.
That's a Lincoln,
Alright.
because hat.
Yep. Grant or Haynes?
Grant.
Grant.
Alright. Garfield or Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Garfield. Because I like
Alright,
Garfield.
Sega, up to you. Garfield or Cleveland? Sega.
Garfield or Cleveland?
Yep.
Garfield.
Cleveland's out of the race. Harrison or Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Taft or Woodrow Wilson?
Wilson.
Wilson.
Wait, didn't we vote Taft out? Whatever.
Screw it.
Harding or other Roosevelt? Wow, I messed up here somewhere.
Roosevelt.
Truman or Kennedy?
Kennedy.
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 Watch.
John-
Once you watch. Kennedy's gonna win this tournament.
Yep.
Johnson or Carter?
Johnson!
Johnson!
Get your ass over here, Johnson!
Alright, back to the
Johnson.
top of the list.
Because he's proven useful to many.
Washington or Jefferson?
Washington.
Washington.
Jackson or Tyler?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Tyler, because everyone else is voting Tyler.
Fillmore or Lincoln?
Lincoln.
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 Grant or Garfield?
Garfield.
Garfield. No, Grant!
Wait, Grant. Yeah, that's right. Grant. I forgot who Grant was for a second.
He didn't say Ulysses.
Roosevelt or Wilson?
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. Not Wilson.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt or Kennedy?
Kennedy.
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 Johnson or Bush?
Matt, because I think that's
Bush.
the top of the tree.
Johnson or Bush?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Johnson because I like his name.
So, Sega, up to you.
Johnson or Bush?
This can get so
Bush.
perverted in the comments. All right. Washington or Jackson?
Washington.
Washington.
Lincoln or Grant?
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Ooh. This is Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh wait, what?
I'm gonna
Grant?
say Grant.
It was Lincoln versus.
I'm saying
Grant.
Lincoln. He's a vampire slayer.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna go with
Lincoln
Grant.
or-
Grant.
So 2 votes Grant. Sorry, Lincoln. So short. Theodore Roosevelt or John F. Kennedy?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Ooh, that was quick. Final four, alright? Washington versus Grant.
Ooh.
Washington.
Well,
Washington versus Grant.
Washington.
Grant.
Washington.
2 votes
But
Washington.
Grant is But Grant has participated in more recent and more advanced wars, though.
Oh yeah, that is
But
true.
it's-
So,
But
so
it's
Grant.
a fist fight. It's a fist fight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is also true. So, Washington,
All right. Kennedy or Bush?
Kennedy.
All right. Comes down to the final two. Washington or Kennedy?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Kennedy wins.
Kennedy is the best.
John F. Kennedy, you are the official Frosty Fridays Best President of, well, the United States Award. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You are now being added to the Frosty Fridays dictionary.
All right. That was fun.
And do we want to wrap it up with that note?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I have been 5150 Nighthawk 02. With me today has been Sega Storm 115, Gamers Legacy 1056, and Red Assassin 16. All of their channels are annotated on the side and in the description as always. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you tell us how you like the new border, and we will see you guys next time. Adios, amigos. Stay frosty.